All right, what's going on, y'all? Been a minute, giving you another update. All right, we got the Carpenters, the big male Zeus over here doing good. Electric Blue Jack Dempsey's are doing fine. The Starlight Night Cyclists are great. Female Carpenters is over here. Haven't sexed this guy yet, but I'm thinking female. Well, we'll see. Another Carpenters, and as you can see, if you noticed, I've got two Fireman's Dreams flower horns. That's the male up there, female down here. The reason I got these guys is because I'm going to use these in the Red Texas project. So all of a Fireman's Dream flower horn is this a Trimac, a Red Texas, a Carpenter's, and I think one more fish I can't think of off the top of my head, a Red Devil. So these guys are already, if you look at them, they pretty much look exactly like Red Texas. Now, Fireman's Dream flower horns don't get that big, giant nuchal hump on their head like a normal flower horn. So, but you can see the pearling on these guys already. My plan is to take the male to a female Carpentess and take the female to a male Carpentess, and then take those two babies once they grow up to each other. And that should get me the desired look that I want. And if that final pairing that I just spoke of doesn't work, then it doesn't really matter, because if I come over here, I brought two Red Texas, actual Red Texas that I've grown up. They're not the best looking Red Texas, but they are some Red Texas. I'm growing them out over here because they're a little too small to go in that tank with Zeus. So haven't sexed these guys, they too small to sex. But I'm thinking the bigger one's the male, smaller one's the female. But like I said, find out for sure later on. But this is the last step. It might be unnecessary though, but if breeding the final result that I was just talking about over there together doesn't provide the look that I want, then I will just pair them off with these guys, and that should be the last step to get it where it needs to go. But I don't think so, because Fireman's Dream flower horn pretty much has already been bred to look like a Red Texas. The only thing I will be doing is trying to get rid of that neutral hump, which is why I will be breeding it back to a Carpentess. Get rid of the hump, and then bada boom, bada bing, there it is. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. The 100-gallon is doing fine. My long ears, and all my hybrid sunfish that I got over here, a couple little largemouth bass, and what I think is the world's first exanthic dovah. And I don't mean red dovah. I mean, look at this fish. This is pure white, and this fish has been like this for months. There's not a speck of pink or red anywhere on this fish. It changed colors and just have not gone back. This is a dovah cichlid. It's not a hybrid. So if anybody knows anything about dovah more than me, you know, go on ahead and let me know in the comments. But this is the only dovah I've ever seen that's pure white. I've been on Google looking up for a xanthic dovah and only come across the reds. But I know that the reds change color. This fish has been like this for months. It has not gotten any red on it. It went white and just stayed that way. It went from turning completely black to black and white to now it's just solid white. It's a female as well. So if this isn't an xanthic dovah and it's genetic, well, I don't even know if I would probably call it platinum because of how white that is. But yeah, if it's genetic, and I'll pick up a male and I'll breed them, and then I guess I done hit the jackpot. But yeah, this dovah is solid white. Solid white. And come over here, even though the lights is off, but still be able to see them somewhat. It's my big alligator gar right there, the smaller alligator gar, tiger shovel nose, Can't really tell who's all over there. See my spotted guard right there. And I got a new addition that will be going over there soon. If we come over to the 125, got a 3-pound largemouth right here. It's my little 2-pounder and a little 1.5 pounder. The 2-pounder staying in, the 1.5 staying. I just got her. Once she gets acclimated to the tank life and I get her eating good in here, I'll transfer her over to the pond. I just don't want to put her over there now and then the alligator guard and the red tails be beating on her. And then finally, we have all of the carpenters fry that I was telling you guys about down here. These guys are doing great. They're greeny. They're looking to be fed right now, actually. So I started them off on baby brine shrimp. And from there, I went and got some bug bites. And was feeding them that just to get them off the brine shrimp. And then after that, I mixed in some Hikari cichlid gold. And I put it in a blender. Blended it up pretty fine. And as you can see, they love it. Typically give them 3 spoons of this every time I feed them. I normally do this 2 or 3 times a day. Got a bunch of baby bristle noses that I bred in here too. You can't see them, they're hanging out behind the sponge filter. And then got a couple ram's horn snails in here as well. Don't really care about the algae. There's one of my albino baby bristle noses that I bred. I got 2 albinos and there should be 3 blacks in here from that spawn. That's all the ones I wanted to save because they breed like hell. I'll have too many of them if I keep allowing the babies to survive. Yeah. These guys are doing good. They're looking good. Just waiting on them to get big enough to start developing their blue and see how they turn out. But I'll be keeping 4 of the better looking ones to go for this Red Texas project. Like I said, these are all Zeus's babies, by the way. Bristle nose coming out to get some food too. There's one of my black. Just did a focus. Don't want to focus on them. You can see them right there.